changed is this right here.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, like, since the 70s, it's been exactly the same.
That's when it came out, 1970s.
Is that when it came out? I just guessed on that.
Yeah,
That was all right,
power
pretty good
strips
guess.
are created in the 1970s.
And it took until, like, recently for Uncaged Ergonomics to be able to really change the way in which we look at them and we use them. This does the same thing as this.
That's right.
Which one would you rather take with you on vacation? Which one would you rather use around your home? Because I'm tossing this and going with this all day, every day. This is a Black Friday sale price, $34.98, bringing home 2 in your choice of color of our power strip with the USB ports and a USB-C port in this as well. These are 2 in the purple. If you want the purple, we have less than 40 to go around, and that is it here. That is almost gone. We also have the white. Here it is in the black. You get 2 of whichever color that you choose. We have 3 more colors that we'll show you over on QVC.com, knowing 1 is already sold out. We have a brown. Here it is in your green. It's like a sage. And then finally in the pink, E325002. Craig Smith is the one who brings us so many of our consumer electronics here to QVC. Let's start with Uncaged Ergonomics, though, and who they are, because I have many of their items. I've worked with them before in the past. They take a look at a problem and they come up with a usually revolutionary solution.
Yeah, the last part of their name really gives it away, the ergonomic aspect of it. So they create all kinds of products like the standing desk, the tablet and laptop stands, those anti-gravity mats that we like to stand on so we don't get all tired and hurting in our knees. So that's what they're really all about, creating and manufacturing products that make our life easier. And this right here, the portable power strip to take with you anywhere you want to go. This is in my bag every single time I come through the door at QVC because I never know what I'm going to have to plug in. I never know what I'm going to have to charge. And with the 6 different ports on this little design right here, let's count them off. Ready? Big awkward plug that we have for our laptop computer. Boom, pops in the side right there. How about a second plug underneath? All right, I charge my phone or charge my tablet. Simply pop that in right there. Another 3-prong plug. There it goes there. So I have 3 plugs taking up space and then all the tech ports that you need. So we have a pair of super speed USBs. So simply pop those in here, pop a USB in there, pop another USB in there. And if you're thinking, wait a second, I just got the new phone and it uses the USB-C. Don't worry, we've got you covered there as well. 6 different ports that you can actually use on a device that you can easily throw into a backpack. I don't know anybody who tries to travel with one of these. I don't know anyone that tries to fit this in the bag that they throw over the shoulder. This is the old school way of doing it. This is the modern way of doing it. Much more efficient in the compact size and plugging everything you need in.
Well, I'm thinking as I looked at all the Bethlehem Lights Christmas trees that are out there holiday time, to be able to use this for that, you have a 3-foot wraparound cable. So look at how it's so easy to be able to take right out. You unravel really however much you need. But I just want to show a little comparison here for a second. Let's go over to the table on the side here. Or it might be, Tyler, easiest on this one over here. So if we went over to this table, and I feel like people do this all the time, where they will run a plug down on the side. Do you want this out, this ugly port that takes up half of the counter space that you've got? Or would you rather have this, which is super neat and compact in the back, which I can hide with a plant and you don't even realize that it's there, and now power everything up and make that little charging station? I'm going with this all day, every day. For a dorm room, this is a no-brainer for a dorm room. To be able to use this as a little stocking stuffer at the holiday time, stock up on it now, especially if you want that purple, because the purple will be the first one to sell out with less than 40 of those to go around. You don't want to wait there. It really comes down to a price tag of like $17.50 in order to bring this at home. I'm thinking for traveling too.
That's what it's designed for.
Is that what? Okay, so that was the inspiration for it.
To be able to travel here, there, and everywhere. Just look at the way that it's designed. Again, a nice, small, compact size. We include the elastic strap that holds everything in place here nice and easily. Even include this little rubberized loop right here. perfect for a carabiner clip to hang on the back of your messenger bag or your backpack. So when you are traveling to places, by the way, just this heads up, when you go someplace, especially if it's a public place, do not use the open USB or USB-C port, because that's a big story out there of people putting their devices directly into a USB port in a public place, and then all of a sudden someone gets access to their data. Now you don't have to do this, and especially if you're someone who spends a lot of time in airports. How many plugs do they have in the airport? How many times have you seen like 3 people huddled in the ground on the corner trying to argue over who's going to get access to the port? Guess what? Now you can plug 6 different devices in with this little compact travel companion. It is so convenient and so easy to have with you at all times.
Fits in the palm of your hand, as you see right there. The great thing about this, too, if you're on that cruise ship and there's limited plugs in there, now all of a sudden you turn one of those plugs into 6 of them. If you're going and you want to throw this into your backpack and you're doing that maybe it's a quick little work trip that's an overnight, you throw everything in your backpack, you go, this goes there with you, and no matter where you are, if it's going to be in that airport, if it's going to be in the lounge, if it's going to be at the office that you're meeting at, and you've got to charge things up on the go, this will allow for you to be able to charge everything up. The only question is, what color do you want to bring it home? Here it is in the purple. We have a white. We also have it in the black. We'll show you 3 more colors on QVC.com. That's going to include a, will we be able to bring them up? Okay, yeah, we will. Great, awesome. So here it is in the brown. And think about for the brown, for example, and the green, like the brown, if you have like holiday decor and you're putting this on like a brown mantle, you may want to be able to match it there.
Helps to hide the cable.
Exactly. We've got the green as well. So if you were going to use that green maybe in like a Christmas tree, that would be really great to be able to have. And then we also have it in the pink. A325002 is your item number. I am most impressed with, I can honestly fit more there than I can with the old style, because the big bulky ones would take up 2 or 3 of these ports.
Yeah, because these were designed for the tech that we had way
in
back
the 70s.
way back in the day.
Right.
This is designed for the tech we have now. So first of all, the 3 AC plugs, you notice they're far apart. So even something big like this, like the awkward computer plug, no problem at all. And then we have the stack of tech ports, USB-C, a pair of USBs, 6 things plugged in at the same time. Beautiful design. Perfect travel companion, or just to use around your house.
It's the perfect gift to give. It's the perfect thing to give to yourself. It's $34.98, which means $17.50 each, not $20 each, but rather it's gonna be $17.50 and you get 2. Here it is in the purple. You also have your white. Here it is in that black. If you are bringing this home and using the Easy Pay, it's $11.66 in order to do that. A325002 in order to bring that home. Craig's gonna be back in a little bit with HP, a 15-inch laptop here that has 4 gigabytes